Happy Monday, May 19th. We are currently finishing up our project that we're helping out with one of our friends. It is a book cover, so we're very excited. It's like a digital work that we haven't done in a while. So I'm excited to share that. Hopefully I'll be able to share it in the upcoming weeks. And once the book comes out, I highly encourage everyone to read it. It's very fun. It's very, if you like murder mysteries, it's a very fun book to read. But once that project is done, I can finally start picking up speed on my own projects. But yeah, that is all for today. Our work starts in about like 3 hours, so we're gonna try to see what we can do, what we can paint digitally for like 2 hours, hand that over and see if that's like a final approval, and then that'll be end of the book project. So yeah. So we've taken off the tapes off of our tile just to see what the edges look like, and overall we have some pretty good clean lines. We're gonna keep the red that we painted today. I think it matches really well with the overall color composition of our painting. I think the green, I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more saturated, a little bit more colorful, because right now it's very dull, it's very muted. I'm just gonna add more color to the green. But I think other than that, the tile will be finished, and we'll just have to add a couple of more things, and I think we can call this painting finished. So. So this is what the painting looks like during the daytime. We're going to fix some of these white patches within our green patterns. Some of the textures are off, and we're going to go in with paint to fix them. The red is looking fantastic with the current green color. After our tile painting finishes, we'll figure out what to put in these corners of these paintings. I don't have an idea yet of what to do with them, but we'll probably sketch out something first and then figure out the rest. So look at that, so much better. Adding in the color pencil helps so much with enhancing the green color and texture. All the white spots are mostly gone now. Having the colored pencil allowed us to go into the tiny spots that our brushes could not get to, so I think it was a really good call. The tile looks done, but I won't know until I sleep on it. So we'll take a pause on the tile and see what we could add more the next day. So I went to the shop and got a couple of more plants. So these two I already got a few weeks ago. I believe that one is a Japanese tomato plant. That one's a Japanese pepper plant. And then we got watermelon, strawberry, cucumbers, and a snake plant just for my room. This is what my roommate is growing. I believe that's the jasmine plant. So I'm gonna start moving this guy, because if you can see right there, there is a little flower blooming, and so I want him to grow more. And so we're gonna transfer it to this big pot right here. Okay, so we planted all of our watermelon seeds in new pots. And then we have our cucumber plant right there, our green onion, our snake eye plant that we just repotted. I'm gonna put that back into my room. The strawberry plant, the Japanese tomato plant, and the Japanese peppers. So we'll see how they all look in a few weeks from now. But I feel pretty confident that some will grow. Happy Tuesday, May 27th. The one thing that I'm mainly feeling at the moment is uncertainty. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think this feeling got more enhanced from last Thursday. My old job, I worked on a film and it was a viewing party, and so we got to see our final movie, and I got to see my name on the credit, and it was cool seeing my name at the end credit, but for some reason I didn't want to continue more into production, and I think that scares me a little bit because in college my whole stick was that I wanted to do animation, and so I've been studying animation for a couple of years on my own and working my way to get to animation. So to come to this state of mind where I've worked in the animation production and I don't want to do animation anymore has kind of thrown me off a little bit. And it wasn't because of the people that I worked with. Everybody was really great, actually. It was kind of honestly the healthiest kind of dream team project that I thought a dream project would be. So I thought, because everything was so great, I assumed that I would want to do another animation film, to work in one again, but not having that feeling of wanting to work in one has thrown me off a bit. So now I'm here and I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And I know people have been telling me like, oh, like you're not like 20s, like you don't know what you're really doing. I quite literally have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what my future's gonna look like. It's a bit scary not knowing where I'm going to be. Well, see, this is what I know for my future. The one thing I know that in my future is that I'm gonna be creating. Like I'm gonna be constantly creating stuff. The actual creation, like whether it be like films or just like clothes, is what I don't know. But I know I will be creating. And that's what I'm kind of holding on to. I just don't know what that is or what that looks like. So I think our current plan is to just work on our self projects for a bit, take it step by step, small efforts, small steps to get there, and then once they finish, we'll just figure out what to do. Also, I know my Saturn's return is approaching, so maybe I'm also feeling like this uncertainty because I'm about to go into a big shift into my life. I already thought I was experiencing a big shift in my life when I was moving and changing jobs and coming out to my parents, but clearly that wasn't the big change of my Saturn's return. I think it's quite literally something else. I think me and house and coming out, that was just like an appetizer. Which is crazy. That time of my life was scary and uncertain. I'm proud of myself that I got here, but at the same time it was also very freeing. Like I got to experience life to the best of my ability of what I had. And ever since then, I've been trying to enjoy life. I don't want to be working till the day I die. Like my goal isn't to just be like working. That sounds terrible. I want to like enjoy the sun, take walks, explore places, enjoy life. And I haven't been able to do that as much. But with this job that I'm at currently, I've been able to like slow down and like enjoy life. So I kind of want to focus more in that direction. And I quite don't know what that looks like, but that's where I want to head towards. At the same time, I hope that money will also follow with me on this journey. I would love it if I can fund all these things and all my dreams, but I totally understand that having a lot of money funded for the projects doesn't mean everything. Like you could still make a really good project with a low budget, is what I'm realizing. In this time, I think the one thing I'm learning is the constant thing is change. Quite literally the only constant thing I'm experiencing is change. My next goal or my next steps is to just take it day by day, like I have been doing. Try to enjoy whatever life throws at me to the best of my ability and to just learn from it. My hope for like the next 2 weeks or the next few weeks is to finish the painting. I'm almost done. I pretty much finished the tile. I just gotta add like a couple of more things here and there. Start with my sewing project. I've been wanting to connect with my culture, my Korean culture, and I was on TikTok, came across this video talking about 보자기. It's a Korean textile technique which translates to covering or wrapping cloth. I think it'll be a good first project because it'll be good for my curtains in my bedroom. All of the pieces are rectangular. I didn't even start it. I think for fabrics, I'm probably gonna use what I have because it is my first project. I know it's not gonna be good, but I just need to make something, see how that is, and go from there. But the reason why I'm doing this 보자기 is I want to connect my Korean side of myself, and if I learn more like Korean sewing techniques and I'm like forced to like read up on like how this technique got there, which is making me learn more Korean, and I think overall it'll be a good experience. Like my Korean's not that bad. I can understand it. When I speak in Korean, it just sounds like I'm a 6-year-old child, and that's not what I want to give. My hope is, as I'm learning more of these Korean techniques in sewing, maybe in painting actually, that I'll connect with my culture even more I have been connecting with my Korean culture through cooking because I love to cook. Korean food is amazing, so I've definitely been connected through my Korean culture in that way, but I think I want to be connected even more. I hope everyone is doing well in this tumultuous time. Quite literally seems like the world is falling apart. We're just going through so much. Figure this all out together somehow. Yeah. Okay, well, goodbye.